So I started the channel back in January of 2022. Didn't have any real plans of what I was going to do, but I thought, hey, let me start a YouTube channel and put some of my game designs up, talk about it, and hopefully that'll motivate me to finish some of the work that I've been doing. And then I got the bug of creating videos and getting back into playing war games, which I've always done off and on over the last few years. I did a lot as a kid. Anyway, that led to me doing some advanced squad leader videos, which really kind of took off for the channel. And then diving into all sorts of stuff. I mean, getting back into the hobby. And there's so much good stuff out there nowadays. Just really went down a rabbit hole big time. And I'm having a blast with it. And if you've been with the channel for any length of time, you might see driving videos, other types of videos that I put up, and that's just me experimenting a little bit. The core is going to be game design and wargaming videos, war games content type of things that are related to that, such as miniature games at some point potentially, maybe even doing plastic models. I did that as a kid. And so I am going to spread my wings a little bit and try a few things. Put that in the comments if you like that idea or not. I do want to kind of provide content that you guys are looking for. We're small still, just notch over 300 subscribers, I think as of this morning, 316. And by the way, thank you to everybody who subscribed. When you don't do this for a living, and it's kind of a hobby, although it's become a passion in some regards, the fact that there are 300 plus people that have taken the time to subscribe to your channel and watch your videos, and I'll show you some of the numbers here in a minute, blows me away. I don't even know how to express, one, my appreciation that you guys take the time to follow some of the things that I'm doing. I've got a lot of useful feedback, comments, and starting to build some wonderful friendships with other creators and with some of the people that watch my channel, as well as on Twitter, which I'm pretty active on for the wargaming stuff. You might hear one of my cats. She's yelling for some sandwich meat right now. I just gave her a bunch of turkey, but apparently it wasn't enough. So I'm going to keep this rather short. This is my first one. I'm sure these updates will improve over time. Like I said, I'll give you some of the numbers. I'll go in and share my screen so you can see kind of the growth that the channel has been on. A couple of things that high water marks for me that I'm looking forward to is when I get to the 500 subscribers. 500 just seems like a crazy number. 316 is a crazy number. And I will tell you, every morning I wake up, I check, did I get a new subscriber last night? And I feel it. It makes my day when I get one or two. And conversely, when somebody unsubs, which is fine, people, you like the content, you don't like the content, I'm not giving you what you want to see. I get it. But I'm like, curses. What can I do better to maintain those subscriptions, right? And so if you've got, comments, please put them in the comment section down below. I do read everything and kind of try to, it does influence me to some degree, although I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I do want the feedback to find out what the community, people that are following me, would like to see, and that does matter. As far as ASL goes, I will be getting back into playing some ASL. I really like my A Noob Learn series. I don't mind making mistakes, and it's very engaging with the community. The ASL community is an extremely helpful community, and they're very vocal, and I got a lot of positive feedback from people in the community. Now, one of the suggestions was if I played with somebody, I could learn the game faster, and that's very true. And I did play a couple of videos with Old Lady Plays, and that was fabulous. I had a lot of fun doing that. But the problem is when you've got people with different schedules, trying to create content becomes difficult, or difficult's too strong a word, becomes more of a challenge because there's multiple things involved. And that's why that series kind of fell off, and that was pretty much on me. I hit a patch where work kicked in and a lot of things were going on, and I wasn't able to keep that on schedule. So moving forward, I'm open to do more collaborations. I think that's a lot of fun. But you learn and adjust to make those a little more manageable. So I don't have anything planned right now, but when I do, it'll be a lot more focused and start and finish and completed. You'll notice that I've put up a few shorts. I'm really going to push the limit of those, or try to find out what the limit of those are. It's fun to create. It's forcing me to learn how to create a different type of video. There's slightly different skill set involved. And I've got, as we speak, I've got 3 up on the channel right now. I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to focus those on basically unboxings or unbaggings of games and magazines. Magazine games, war games. I'm toying with the idea of doing a longer unboxing of the game that I've done a short on. Let me know if you like that idea. The thought being that the short is kind of some unboxing videos, 15, 20 minutes, and you just want to know what's in the box, right? I'm thinking about buying this product, just kind of want to see what the quality of the components look like, what am I getting for my money? And a lot of times you just want to open the box and very quickly, rummage through the contents. That's the purpose of the shorts. It's just to kind of get in, show you what's in there, not get too in depth with much else. I mean, you only have a minute. So they're kind of the too long, didn't watch version of a longer video. But let me know if you think it's if you're open to me doing a short and then following up with a longer, more in-depth unboxing of the same game. Okay guys, so here we are on my channel at 316 subscribers. Let's go look at some numbers. Go to our dashboard. Okay, so some of my latest ones, 61, 50, 70, so all sub 100, which is pretty typical. My B17 one did pretty well. It's not getting a lot of retention. People aren't watching it very long. I think it's more of a novelty. They're kind of looking at the video. I think the average watch time is 2 minutes. Of course, I don't know how the views and people jump around are on that. But you can see some of the numbers here. This one did pretty well, over 100. So anything over 100. Yeah, SnowRunner. I love playing SnowRunner, by the way. But it's just, I'm not in the SnowRunner community, and so we're not getting a lot of traction on those videos. Magazine videos do pretty well, 175. Again, I'm going to do these as shorts, so we'll see how that turns out. In fact, if I go up here, go to dashboard. Yeah, that's kind of where I was at, right? Okay, it says 317 here. On the other page it says 316, either or. But let's go to analytics. And this is what we've done the last 28 days, which is really good for me. 35 new subscribers. Again, love that. You see in the last 48 hours, 68 views, which for me is good numbers. And then for some reason, this Tobruk video kind of took off. Let's look at some numbers on this. Look at that. It kind of came out and it's plugging along, and then YouTube decided to push it out to people, and then boom, shoots up. This was a nice surprise. Things like that happen, right? Okay, so let's look at the channel in whole. Again, for the month, not too bad. It's, I think, my second best month. But let's do this. Let's change this to lifetime. So here's my lifetime numbers. Now, okay, here it says 317 again. 16, 17. Almost 12,000 views. And this number gets me. You think about that. 680 hours people have watched content that I've created. That to me it floors me. And it's not a big number compared to, some people do this in a day, right? Or half a day or an hour. But for me, it's just huge. You see here, this is when the ALS stuff started really getting some views. And for the most part, went through a patch here, kind of low, and then lately it's been picking up again. And that's just me learning the channel. You see, wow, I had one day where I had 16 hours, top day, and subscribers. You see early on I had a day of 14 subscribers. That's my best day. And that was, again, I think all of those were ASL players. So love that. And then we start getting a couple of unsubs. A nice little peak of 6, and then some consistency here nowadays, which is very nice. I love this. But that's kind of an overview of what we've done so far, and we started back in January 13th or 17th. I guess I created the channel on the 13th, and I think my first video went up on the 17th. Yeah, 1 view. So there we go. I don't know what you would consider the birthday as. I think when the first video goes up, as opposed to when you create the channel. So we're going to call it January 17th as our birthday. We'll see where we are on that day. That's going to be interesting. As far as what I plan to put out on the channel, I'm going to be diving back into some ASL. I got some ideas. I'm going to renew the A New Blurred series. It's been a few months since I've actually played. There's probably a lot that I've already forgotten, some of the subtleties. And most of them will be me playing solo, which is fine. I will work in playing with other people. I will do that. May or may not be on the channel. We'll see how that plays out. But I will be putting up some ALS content. And I really do enjoy playing that game. And that will become more regular content, where I'm putting up at least one good ASL video or series a month. So when I get back into it, there might be, one video a week that's ASL, following a specific scenario that I'm playing. So ASL will come back. It'll come back strong on the channel. It's something I'm going to play for a long time, but the channel won't be an ASL specific channel. So weekly goals. Or let's talk monthly goals. So my goals for October. I want to get 2 to 4 shorts put up on the channel. I want to grow the amount of shorts that I have, again, with the unboxings. So I've got a number of games that I'm going to go through and create some shorts from. Now, I say 2 to 4, but if I get on a roll and I produce 7, then there'll be 7. But at minimum, there'll be at least 2 more shorts put up in October. Long form video, I'm looking to do at least 1 video a week. I'm trying to up the production value and try to focus more on solo board games, at least for October. So you're going to see me playing a number of solo games. Tarawa 1943. I've been playing it, and I want to make sure I know the rules so that I can do a nice, tight, quality video. So you're going to see some Tarawa 1943, and depending on how the month goes, you might see some D-Day at Tarawa as well. Can't promise that one, but that's in the works as well. Anyway, guys, this is my first attempt at doing a channel update. I plan to do one of these every month at this point. So the goals will be 2 shorts, 4 videos, and an update video. And that's what I'm going to commit to. I might do more. So if I do more, great. Again, some ALS this month, and some Tarawa, and some shorts. As always, guys, I really appreciate all my subscribers and people that watch my videos and comment on my videos. It really does make my day. And at this point, it's just about me getting better at what I do and slowly growing this channel. And again, comments. I do read them, and they do affect decisions that I make. So until next month, I'll see you then. Bye for now. I almost forgot the star of the channel, Miss Cabernet Sauvignon, aka Cabby, just chilling on a pillow. But rest assured, Dad breaks out a game, we're on it. We don't give him any slack.